Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, we're focused on bedroom detailing. And as always, we're going to be hugging the room. We're going to be traveling around all the walls. We're going to be opening up everything. But while I'm standing here, it is obvious and it's important to point out that there are two separate thermostats in this room. And as you can see, one says heat only, and the other is going to have a remote to the wall-mounted mini split for the air conditioning. So it's super important to note things like this and not turn the heat on in the middle of the summer while the air conditioning is running. So something to keep an eye on. As we go this way, as always, dressers, drawers, cabinets, we're opening everything. So you're going to go through this routine. You're going to make sure it's neat and tidy on top. You're going to be looking for any damages on top. Somebody left a drink. So these are the type of things you want to look for. And of course, if you find something within the drawers, you're going to be creating a work order indicating that a guest left something behind, and you're going to bring it to the closest office at the end of the day. As we go through here, come into the closet, and this is really an ideal scenario. You got empty shelves, extra fans, plenty of hangers, extra pillows, and behind me is the vacuum itself. In the middle of the summer, we're less worried about having extra blankets, but that would be something we'd recommend to the owner. It'd be a good idea to have an extra blanket or two. Coming around the rest of the room, light and bright again, blinds are up. They're at a level, they're at an even level. And if you got time, do test the windows, make sure they're locked, make sure you're not finding anything that's of any concern. Back to the TVs, much like the living room. Looks like Comcast remote, Xfinity remote. I'm just gonna try to turn it on, see what happens. I'm gonna keep moving while it's turning on. While it's coming on, checking all these drawers again, not finding anything. That's an ideal scenario. TV came on, it's on cable. Perfect. We know it works. You can keep moving. As you make your way around here, you got some sitting areas. You got a chair. Looks like a little bit of an older chair. You know, it's good to maybe take some photos of this, especially the first few times you're detailing it, just to make note that it's something that we found at the beginning of the year. Coming around the room again, light and bright as always with the windows. And really the last stop before we talk about the bed, you're going to turn on the lamps on both sides. We want to make sure those are working. And it is important to note that with the guests coming in, we do leave a light on in each room. We don't have to light up every single light, but it is important that every room is lit up so that people feel comfortable when they're coming in. Opening up the drawers, forgot, you got to look under the bed. That's also an easy way to tell if the cleaners have come. And a lot of times if it's really dirty underneath, that's an area that needs to be hit. And then lastly, we talk about the bed. We've got a king bed here, so we're sleeping two. We're assuming we're sleeping two people in king beds, queen beds, and sometimes full can be a little confusing, but just ask. But we can sometimes sleep two within a full and sometimes one. Twin beds, we always sleep one. That's important to note because if we're sleeping two, we need to have two bath towel sets. So Pretty Picky provides bath towel sets. That includes a bath towel, hand towel, and face towel. They're going to be in a ribbon. They're going to be neatly packaged up. In this particular house, it has a pool, so they're also getting beach towels. They're typically blue and white, and we like to have those placed on the beds with the bath towel sets. Not every house has beach towels. You'll find that information in the property details within Breezeway, and that's part of your training in the pre-season. When Pretty Picky provides the linens, which is at 90–95% of our houses, we're providing sheet sets which include a fitted sheet, a flat sheet, the pillow cases themselves, and this white duvet. We want it to be uniform when the guests come in. We never want the guests to come in contact with anything that anyone slept in prior. And that wraps up the bedroom. Thank you for your attention to detail.